Hola everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play One Piece Unlimited Cruise Episode 1. Last time, we finished up Cave Island, getting myself decked in the face multiple times by Marshall D. Teach. In this episode, we're gonna go treasure hunting, ladies and gentlemen, as of this point, I have at least one piece of every single map that we're missing, but map 10. And we're gonna be getting map 10 now. So for this episode, we're gonna be going to get the treasure from map 2, map 5, map 7, map 9, and map 10. Now you might be wondering, well, you've fought pretty much all the regular enemies in the game, so where's map 10? Map 10 is actually available on the Thousand Sunny. What you're gonna need is you're gonna need the vacuum, and you're gonna have the doors open. To get at least one of the pieces, you need the girls' room to be open. It's not on this side, it's on the other side. So let's take Chopper and his cuteness with this vacuum, get ourselves everything we need. And these dust piles will be here, giving us the first peep of map 10. So, once you have all of the Thousand Sunny available to you within this game, you are able to get all the map pieces. I believe there's another one inside the boys' room. Where exactly in the boys' room, I don't remember. Not inside right here. Could have sworn there was another one inside the boys' room. Although, remember, you don't need all pieces of the map in order to get it. Oh, here it is. Right, so that is map fragment number 5. You do not need all the map fragments in order to get the chest to spawn. You need at least one of the fragments in order for the chests to spawn. Which is something that's very beneficial when you know where it is, because it takes forever to get some of these map fragments, ladies and gentlemen, as you've probably seen. So, here's our next piece, fragment 4. Now, I believe there might be one in the kitchen, but we're going to be going back over this way into our newly opened up Cola Energy Room, to where we can get map fragment 3, so we only need one more, and then we can have them all. Now, at the beginning of the episode, I probably put in me opening up a bunch of the ways and opening up a bunch of the boulders. We're going to need to open those up in order to get these treasures from our map, so keep that in mind. But let's get the last one, which I believe is in the kitchen. I don't need to get all of them, but it's just a nice thing to have all the map pieces. We can set up a trap here if you so want to. This is where you can get one of the different types of things. Here it is. And there you go. That is a completed map 10, which is available to you as early as really the second island when the kitchen becomes available. But before we continue, yet again, we have development, and good development at that. While off screen, I went fishing with my whopper rod and got quite lucky twice. I caught 2 sharks, which are very rare to catch on the Thousand Sunny. They're available elsewhere in another area a lot easier. But because of that, I can now make the special item bag. This is a surprisingly good stuff. I can make a light, durable bag, a really huge one, of course. So, let's make the largest bag in the game. This is very beneficial to have, ladies and gentlemen, because you can carry so much stuff in this. So, special item bag. Made of special materials, you can carry the maximum number of items with this, which is the same amount of items that you can carry as your storage. Yay! I love this bag! So, that takes care of that, and as you can notice, I ended up getting enough dial fragments off screen in order to make Nami's second special, so why don't we make that too? So, let's repair the rocking horse, and jet dial, a dial that blows out air in a powerful burst, the power source of the Rocking Horse 1, which is Nami's special, White Rocking Horse 1. I can't talk for some odd reason. The White Rocking Horse charges. So, there we go. That's pretty beneficial to have too. It's not as beneficial as, say, other things, but it's still something nonetheless. So, now that we are done with that, I think we should go and do some treasure hunting. So we'll start out with Cave Isle, which will contain maps 5 and 7. Now, number 7 is pretty close by. It's very easy to get, and it's right at the beginning. You're going to need Baruch in order to get it, though, so make sure you have enough SP. I kind of hope I have enough SP. I should. And also, it is beneficial to have Baruch's running ability, the light sprint, since he can, you know, not have to use SP. So what we do is we come over this way, ignoring all the pirates, and run on the water to right here. So, there it is. I got myself a handy rock. And here is treasure chest number 7, which contains a tone dial. Which we can now make the steel violin strings. Baruch, play that song again. I can make a really strong violin strings for you if you want. We need 3 pure iron ores in order to get that. That is Baruch's second special, something that is kind of beneficial. Not the biggest thing ever, but still good. Now, the other thing we're going to need to get is we're going to need to get ourselves the treasure chest 5, which is by where we fought Ace. So I'm going to cut to that area. I needed them all because, you know, I need it. So, cutting ahead real quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while off screen, I ended up leveling up Luffy's Gum Gum Storm to level 5, which unlocks his new special, Gear 2nd, giving Luffy 2 more specials and his first transformation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I am on top of the hill of the area where we fought Ace, and if you go to this tree right here, dig in front of it, we'll get our treasure chest 5, which contains 3 pure iron ores. Yes! Now I can make Baruch's second special and harvest these lovely volcanic rocks to make a lovely dish to increase my crew's defenses, because we're going to need this. So that takes care of all the treasures that are on the 4th island. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to meet you guys now on not Cave Isle. I'm currently on Cave Isle. I'm going to meet everyone on Iceberg Isle, and we're going to get treasure chest number 9 on there. So, gonna cut ahead right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am on Iceberg Island by where we ended up making our ladder so that we can get to our next treasure. So what we're gonna do is come over this way. You're gonna need to open up the tunnel in order to get treasure chest number 9, which I ended up showing off inside the beginning of the episode. I didn't really show off that way, and I apologize. Pretty much this is how you can get to it. I apologize for not showing it off. I should have showed it off, and I'm also just showing me getting my butt kicked. Yeah, because that's totally what everyone wants to see. That part is there is actually a few people who actually do want to see me just fail at games. But jump down over this way, and we have our completed tunnel, which I love. And if you go through here, we'll get ourselves to treasure chest number 9, as well as another one of the stones. Okay, that saved me. Right, there's also another ice lizard if you so need it. Haha, I'm just gonna wait for you guys to go away. So what we do is we need to find the chest, which should be around here. So, open this up, and you get another revival elixir, one of the most rare items in the game, and we have ourselves another stone. Well, we kind of are pirates, Gaboody. You have to remember that. Anyway, we have another little mini treasure right here, so grab this, and it is another pure iron ore, so I can end up powering up my fishing rod. So, with that, we now have treasure chest number 9, which means the only ones we have left now are treasure chest number 2 and number 10, which are both available on the 1st island. For treasure chest number 10, you're going to need to open up the one of the 2 stone archways. And for the treasure chest number 2, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get the ladder that you can end up getting on the 1st island pretty early on, so long as you have at least 1 gold GP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to island number 1 now. So I'll meet you guys at Wooded Isle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back on Wooded Isle where we can make that ladder that I had made to get treasure chest number 2, which up here there is also, I believe, a rare butterfly that is only available right here. Whole purpose of this butterfly is simply just to get it into your completion menu, so I think this is just a regular swallowtail. Yeah, this is just a regular swallowtail. You can get an extremely rare butterfly here, but again, its only purpose is just to get your completion up. So, I believe the chest is around right here. So, here's treasure chest number 2, which gets us 5 flowers. It's kind of useless, not gonna lie. So, let's use a Kuwagata to get back to the ship, and then we'll use the Wherever Cannon to launch us by where the 10th and final treasure chest of the game is. So, we've managed to collect pretty much every treasure in the game. That's not bad. So, back onto the Thousand Sunny. And this area that I'm going to be going to that you need to open up by removing one of 2 boulders. It doesn't matter which one you choose. You just need to choose one of the boulders. It's very beneficial to you because this area we're going to has both a new stone as well as a place to where you can fish for sharks easily. That on its own is very beneficial because sharks are used not only to make yourself the largest bag in the game, they're also used in a recipe that requires golden apples that is very potent and very beneficial to you when it comes to improving crew members' stamina and health. So, pretty much, open up the tunnel and you can go down over this way. Now, if you come down over here, you can notice that there is the other boulder from the other side of the island right here. Doesn't matter which one, they both require the same amount of GP. I'll probably break that one off screen just to get to here easier. The enemies that are around here, simply just the enforcers and the machina robots, which you can get the magnetic stones from, which is very beneficial to you if you so need them. Let's kill him. Here's the fishing spot to where you can get some salvage as well as, more importantly, sharks. You have to have a very powerful fishing rod or get very lucky for it, so make sure that you have that in mind. But let's go over this way. And we got more of the Machina soldiers. Die. Die. I don't need you anymore. I have my bag. I have my ultimate bag. You're useless to me. All of you. Alright, so that kills that one. That looks like that killed that one. And that one gave me map fragment 2. Yes, you get map fragment 2 from the Machina robots, which is very, not helpful to me right now. But here's our next stone. So, so the one who stayed behind put a seal around it, wanting to make it so that, only good people can use it. But why would he seal it? I mean, I know there's dicks in the One Piece universe. There's a lot of them. But, I mean, come on. Anyway, you got a pure iron ore right there, which is good. I have too many items, which means... Yep. So let's feed Gabri this swallowtail butterfly. That gives you a lot of green GP. I did not know that. Keeping the volcanic rocks. I guess I'll get rid of 5 of the flour that I got from treasure chest 2. I could get 2 right there, and I'm going to need that because there's one last thing I want to do in this episode before we end it off. Well, no, we'll do that in the next episode. But, come up to right here, and here's the little lip from right here. You cannot jump onto here like I previously thought. You need to open up the way with the stone, otherwise this area has an invisible wall around it. But, hit right here, and we have treasure chest number 10. So, let's open this up. And we get the ultimate reel. The ultimate reel is used to make the ultimate fishing rod in the game. That is quite obvious. However, for the ultimate fishing rod, you're going to need to power up your regular Whopper rod to its max. So what I'm going to actually be doing is, instead of making Baruch's ever so lovely third special, we're going to be powering up the Whopper Rod, it looks like, by 1. If I had more iron ore, I'd make more. But I guess we'll just settle for this. Well, let's see how much we have for it, because depending on how close I am, that depends. If I use those 4, that should get me into the Super Rod. So, tell you what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to grind for some pure iron ores off of some moles off screen. I'm going to make the ultimate fishing rod to show it off. And then next episode, we're going to be making Baruch's second special and starting on the hidden bosses of the game. So, this has been Roxas1359, and I'll see you guys next time.